So today I want to do a Caraval Fancast. So Caraval is a book that came out, I don't remember when it came out. I think like around June. I might be wrong, I don't remember, but the book is really awesome. It's really cool, and I'm pretty sure it's really popular on BookTube, because I know it was in one of the owl crates, I think, and everybody was talking about it, and I got really into it. I bought the book, I have it, I read it, I loved it, and as soon as I finished reading it, I did a fan cast. So I love doing fan casts, it's always so fun. So I have one for Caraval, and I wanted to talk about it just for fun, you know. So, I mean, I know nobody sees my videos, it's okay, but if you also have fan casts, you can go ahead and leave some comments. Let's talk about the fan cast. No hate though, like nobody leave any hate comments. So yeah, let's get started. So the first character is Scarlett. So my choice for Scarlett is Christian Serratos. So I had a different choice, but then I decided against it, and I think Christian Serratos would be perfect for Scarlett. Because, well, I mean, if any of you know Christian Serratos, she plays Rosita in The Walking Dead. She's really cool, and I think she would be perfect. The next character is her sister, Tella, or Donatella. And I think I also had somebody else for this. I actually had Christian Serratos for Donatella and somebody else for Scarlett. But I decided to change things. So I kept Christian Serratos as Scarlett, and I decided to go with Becky G for Donatella. Because, I don't know, I think Becky G would be perfect, and I feel like she has kind of like a resemblance to Christian. And I think also resemblance to who I picked for the mom and the dad. So, ow, I bumped my desk. So, for the dad, on my PowerPoint, I just put Governor D. I forgot his name. Sorry. So, for the dad, I decided to go with Javier Bardem, just because I thought he would be perfect. When I was reading it, I pictured somebody like Javier to be the dad. I don't know, I feel like it makes sense to me. Sorry. I heard a noise. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's who I picture. And okay, so for the mom, her name's Paloma. For her, I really had to look at the picture because I forgot. Salma Hayek. I think she'd be perfect. Even though the mom doesn't really come out that much, I feel like if there was, let's say, like a flashback or things like that, I feel like she would fit, and I feel that there's a resemblance between her and the actresses that I picked, like Christian Serratos and Becky G. So let's move on. So the next character is Julian. So for Julian, I also had somebody else, but I decided to change it up, and I picked Diego Boneta. I don't know how to say his last name, but I'm going to put a picture. I'm going to be putting pictures here. So I think he's going to be perfect. Like, I think he would be perfect for Julian. I feel he has the look. I think, I know he had a character in Scream Queens, and I had to watch some episodes even though I didn't want to, because I did a little trailer. Anyway, I think just the way he talked and how he acted in Scream Queens screamed Julian to me. So, yes. The next character is Dante, which is, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while, Dante was he was the guy that was in Caraval, and then he kind of knew Julian, and there's this whole thing. So for Dante, I picked Bill Skarsgard, just because, okay, when I was reading it, I imagined Bill, like, let's be honest, but I always imagine Bill for everything, just because I love Bill. Anyway, so I think Bill would be perfect for Dante. I think Dante is described as, like, handsome, and that's all I remember. But, Bill's perfect, just take my word for it. Another character is Jo. I think she's mentioned a couple of times. She works in Caraval. So for Jo, I decided to go with Alisha Wainwright. I had to look up her name. Oh, why did I say that? Okay. So yes, I feel like Alisha would be perfect. If y'all don't know who she is, she comes out in Shadowhunters. She plays Maya, and just her character as Maya, I feel like it's perfect for Jo. Like, I imagined her when I was reading the book. So another character is Count Darcy. I don't know if I'm saying that right, because it's a D and then like apostrophe and then A-R-C-Y. So I'm thinking like Darcy. I'm not really sure. So for this character, I know he's the guy who's going to get married. Oh, spoilers. I don't think it's that. No, it's not a spoiler because I think Scarlett says his name like during at the beginning or something. Okay, so at the beginning Scarlett says that she's going to get married to this guy who she hasn't met. She's been writing letters to or something like that. Okay, so this guy, that's his name, Count Darcy. So for him, I imagine someone like Matthew Daddario. I don't know if I said that right. I feel like I did. I said it with confidence. So so I think he would be perfect, and just like his look also from Shadowhunters, because he's also in Shadowhunters. I know there's a good trend here, but I like the Shadowhunters. I feel like how he looks with the, you know how they have the Shadowhunter tattoos, not tattoos, well, runes. I feel like that's like the look that I imagine Count Darcy to have. I don't know. So okay, and last but not least, Legend. Okay, so this might be a spoiler, so I'm going to try to word this as non-spoilery as I can. So Legend is a character in the book, but he appears twice. Okay, how do I do it? Okay, I'm just gonna say it, but not a spoiler. So Legend comes out twice, but two different people. As two different people? Okay, so let's just say it. Or say it like that. I'm trying not to spoil. Okay. So, for Legend, for the two Legends, I picked Diego Luna and somebody else. And Manuel Miranda. Okay, I can't say his name, but you know who I want to put in the picture. I feel like they were perfect, and you really need to read the book so you understand what I'm saying, because I feel like such a loser because I can't say everything because I don't want to spoil people. But yes, so this is my cast. I know I'm probably missing some characters, but I picked the main ones. I know there's one character who comes on in one scene and he has like a bunch of tattoos and he kind of tells the future with them. And he has a scene with Scarlett. So I didn't put that character because I don't think he had a name, or maybe he did and I just didn't pay attention. Or I did pay attention but I forgot. But I think for him is Joe Gilgan, who I love, and I always, like, every time I read a book, I always imagine Joe, like, because I love him. So, like, the character can be like, oh, this character is short with, like, long blonde hair, and I'm like, oh, Joe Gilgan. Even though he's, like, tall with brown hair, I just love him. And that's it. Yeah, so I think that's it. I know there's a lot of more characters, but these are the ones that are the main characters, and these are the ones that I casted, so, yes. I hope people do watch this video and talk to me about their fan cast. So, yes, thank you for watching.